Electricity Minister Dr. Kgosientsho Ramokgopa says there's been an improvement in the implementation of the Energy Action Plan. He briefed the media on progress made regarding the implementation of the plan. The Energy Action Plan was announced by the President in July 2022, and this is to provide the best and fastest path towards energy security, and comes as the country battles a cold weekend coupled with load shedding. SABC News economics reporter Katlego Legodi spoke to the Electricity Minister.
It's been a year since President Cyril Ramaphosa introduced the Energy Action Plan that would come through to mitigate against load shedding and the energy challenges that we have in the country today. The Electricity Minister, Dr. Kgosientsho Ramokgopa, giving us an update in terms of where the country is. He's been working, of course, with NECOM, working with Eskom as well, to ensure that there's a move here in terms of ensuring that there's energy security in the country. Just touching on various issues as we speak right now, in terms of how the country has been faring where that is concerned. Also concerns raised around issues of transmission here, but we're hearing that work is done on the ground, also identified in various provinces in terms of ensuring that there is transmission investments into the country so that we can mitigate against this ongoing energy crisis. I'm going to bring into the conversation now the Minister of Electricity, Dr. Kgosientsho Ramokgopa, who'll just give us a sense of where we are right now. We know very well that work has been done. You've been very hard at work to ensure that at least you're working with NECOM, you're working with Eskom, all the role players really communicate in terms of ensuring that this Action Energy Plan becomes a reality. Maybe give us an update in terms of where we are a year later.
Well, firstly is that we're addressing the generation side, so to ensure that we reduce the amount of the intensity of load shedding. And if you look at what has been the progression since May, because we use May as a baseline, we have been able to add about 1,800 or so megawatts. That's reduce load shedding by 2 stages of load shedding. And then we have achieved that because we have improved a lot on what we call the unplanned capability loss factor. That speaks to the number of units that are tripping at any given time, the units that are failing, and therefore they have to be taken out of operation. So we've moved from what used to be 18,000 megawatts or so. Now, as I speak to you, about 15,500, 600 megawatts of that unplanned capability loss factor. So we've reduced it by about 2,500 megawatts.